Okay, thank you very much, guys. Today we will speak about the current issues personal tutors are facing in tutoring large cohort of students. Since the pandemic, things have changed a lot, and today we will look at what are the current issues being faced by personal tutors when they teach large cohort of students. So first of all, we will look at who is a personal tutor. A personal tutor is one who improves the academic and intellectual ability and nurtures the emotional well-being of learner through individualized holistic support. A personal tutor basically acts as a signpost between student learning need and university resources. A personal tutor also has a pastoral and caring role. Scope of a personal tutor performs different duties and he has or she has different responsibilities, from academic feedback, personal welfare, and engendering a sense of belonging, information about HE processes, procedures, and expectations. But the main focus of a personal tutor is to provide solution-based coaching to his student. That is the main responsibility of a personal tutor. So now we will look at the current issue being faced by personal tutors. The primary issue is shift toward digital teaching and learning. Shift toward digital teaching and learning in higher education since the start of the coronavirus has drastically changed the provision of a personal tutor, and the role of a personal tutor has also shifted toward physical support to digital support. Because this shift was sudden, it caused adaptability issues. Still, a large number of students and the teacher, they are getting familiar with the digital teaching and learning. We have a recent study from Offer for Students compiled by Michael Borber. It shows that 58% of students and 47% of teaching staff had no experience of digital teaching and learning before the pandemic. So this is the gap. The people, they are still learning the digital skill necessary to engage in higher education sector and so on. Digital access is another problem, especially for the international student, like they are living in the remote areas. The digital access is a big issue for them because of the poor infrastructure. It's not only the developing countries, even in the UK, we had a story in The Guardian yesterday. The story was written in the light of the account office report, where identified even in the UK, some area like the Midland and the North England, they are also facing this issue because of the poor infrastructures, and they named it left out neighborhood. Not everyone has access to the right digital infrastructure, and not everyone has the digital skill necessary to engage. So this is why it has become difficult for a personal tutor to fully engage all of his students in his cohorts. Student well-being has become a core issue in personal tutoring these days. We had a 2021 Student Academic Experience Survey published by Advanced HE and the Higher Education Policy Institute. In this survey, 10,000 full-time undergraduate students studying in the UK responded, and out of them, 29% students had considered leaving higher education, with 34% of those giving mental emotional health as the primary reason. The role of a personal tutor has become more crucial than ever before. At one hand, personal tutors are meeting learning needs of their diverse student population, and on the other hand, they are also taking care of their well-being. Diverse student population. UK is the third most popular destination for international students, and UK just lost the second position recently after USA. Now USA is the top, Australia is the second, and UK is the third. Even then, UK get a lot of international students from these top 10 countries, and diverse student population has diverse learning need. Therefore, it is important for a personal tutor to have some understanding of the culture nuances of the individual duties. In the given situation, when the personal tutors they have no or less social interactions with their student, they are less able to understand culturally embedded learning needs of their student. So this is a big issue. And even this issue is for the student as well, because the research evidence shows the student learn from diversity. When they have interaction with the other student, they learn better. They think in a different way. They learn in a peer groups. So they learn from each other. Students, they're not also having this opportunity in the virtual learning environment. Lack of social and physical support. This is another issue, because the tutors they are not able to provide the physical support to the student. For example, if some student they need IT skills, they need to improve IT skills, but they need to go to the lab. And how it is possible for a personal tutor to teach everything online when the student need to develop their hard skills, not the soft skills. Same like the social support. The students are also missing the social support. This is why in the student experience survey 2021, 54% of these students said there was too little in personal contact with other students, and 51% said there was too little in person interaction with staff. When the student they do not have opportunity to have direct interaction either with their peers or with the staff, they are less able to capitalize all the learning facilities on campuses. Time management. Increasing demand of one-on-one meetings causes time management issue while providing personal tutoring to large cohort of students. Especially the time zone difference. This is again creating a big problem for personal tutoring in the smooth delivery of the teaching activities. Because the delivery timetable, it is suitable for the UK student, but it may not be suitable for other students sitting in different part of the world because of the time zone difference. Duties in monitoring student progress. One of the role of personal tutor is to monitor student progress, especially at workplace. And another duties, supervising student project and placement, identifying areas where current provision need revision or improvement, and designing and developing practical work for students. But in the given situation, the tutor they are finding it difficult to track the progress of student. Either the student they don't have the work placement opportunity. Some studies it is compulsory to have a work placement, but because of the coronavirus situation and because of the virtual learning environment, the student they are less able to avail the placement opportunities. And if they are availing in special circumstances, then the problem for the tutor to visit their workplace and to monitor their progress. Currently, a great challenge for personal tutor is to design fast-track catch-up program for their covered affected duties. So this is a big issue because the student they have already missed a lot, and when they are coming back to the campuses, they are putting pressure on the teachers and their personal tutors. So this is a challenge for personal tutor to design catch-up program for covered affected duties. So what is the way forward? Because of the reason, in the recent student academic experience survey, only 27% student they showed satisfaction with their learning facility. But a large number of students they were not happy. Even 41% student they said the academic experience they received last year, whether was poor or very poor. But how can we improve the things in the next academic year? Students themselves identified 3 areas in the same survey where they need more help. Improve assessment feedback, more in-personal teaching, campuses activities, and better communication. So the personal tutor need to work on these 3 areas in the next academic year, so they can improve the student academic experience. You can read further reading. You can consult the resources and develop your understanding. Thank you very much.